times in the past, people be like, "Oh, it's 2K. It's always pretty good," but like, this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstar.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. You've got Williamson, Harden out there with Doncic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Jokic in at center.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Here's James after Luka Doncic's bucket.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now here's Williamson. Yep, that one goes.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Morant against Jokic. Beyond the arc. And Morant is good for three.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Doncic finds Harden. And here is Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now here's LeBron. Morant outside. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 6.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
There's the lob into Kumbo.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
LeBron against Harden. 6 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
There's Embiid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
Well, a free throw drops for Embiid.
Drafted 3rd overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injuries. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Doncic passes to Williamson. That one goes. Count it. Williamson's got his second bucket tonight.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open. So you've got to be ready to receive.
Back to James. Kicks to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Now here's Harden. No points in the game yet for him. Williamson in the post. Antetokounmpo defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Harden for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Harden finds Leonard. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, the All-Star game deep is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Embiid against Jokic. And the shot goes in from Embiid. And so here are the West All-Stars. 8-point game. Doncic outside. Pass to Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars. And here is LeBron. Driving inside. And James throws it down hard.
And now that's what these people came to see. Just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
We spoke about the defensive end, oddly enough. Now, in past All-Star games, as we know, defense isn't given much thought. But he thinks the players on this team are so competitive, they may take pride in their ability to get stops. That sounds inconceivable, guys, but I guess we'll see.
Okay, David, thanks. And the dunk by Giannis.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Doncic finds Harden. And there's the pass to Williamson. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over DeRozan. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Jokic just got 6.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce, a high percentage look.
Oh, man.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Now here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It is good off the back rim and in.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Leonard against DeRozan. To the paint. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Doncic. And the rejection by Giannis. Morant kicks to James. DeRozan scanning the floor. Passes it to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. And it's an 11-point East All-Star lead.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. Back to Doncic. And he drives in. Again, the West All-Star.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the East with some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Joel Embiid. Tatum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Curry subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Free throw good, James.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Booker looking around. Middleton dishes to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Ben Simmons.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. And so here are the West All-Stars. Down by 12. Irving against Davis. A nice shot by Irving.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
East All-Stars on offense. James outside. Off target at the rim.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. Morant finds Curry. And here is Davis, defended by Booker. And he gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Outside Irving. Simmons inside. Guarded by Morant. Shot clock at 2. No good from Booker. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Over Irving. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. A 12-point game. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you saved that.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Curry against Irving. To the middle. And Simmons kicks to Middleton. And the rejection by James.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Morant passes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Middleton kicks to Irving. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Irving's got 7 points.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up.
Oh!
My goodness.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. East All-Stars ahead, leading by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Jason Tatum. LeBron James is out there with Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Irving against Curry. Here's Middleton. Simmons trying to get open. About that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket for Middleton. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Irving, good.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Adebayo is checked in for the East.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Simmons dishes to Middleton. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell outside. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Curry against Irving. On the wing, Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket.
And nothing you can do. I mean, at times, Booker is just going to score no matter what you throw at him.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Valanciunas in the high post. Adebayo on him. And the rejection by Curry. Mitchell looking it over. Now the pass to Adebayo. Curry against Booker. The putback. Adebayo on the follow. And it's a 10-point East All-Star lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Irving. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Irving's got 16.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Now Mitchell. Driving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Pop Man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Middleton finds Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 7. Floats it up for Davis. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
With some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Davis. DeRozan comes in for Jason Tatum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Stephen Curry. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Horford comes in for Ben Simmons. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Devin Booker. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a minute best defensively. Adebayo with the SWAT. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Doncic against Mitchell. And it's sent back by Horford. Doncic against Mitchell. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Doncic.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
You know
on
what?
the
Tried
court.
to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
James Harden, he's checked in for the West. Leonard with the steal. He kicks it to Doncic. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Doncic has got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Zion Williamson's checked in for Al Horford. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Jokic. He nails it, and we're tied up. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Here's Mitchell. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Feeds it to Harden. Over Lillard. Harden can't hit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And one of the more active big men in our league.
At the
Adebayo
line
never
for 2.
stops working.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
How about during his 3rd season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an All-Star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 4. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Jokic with the steal. Leonard against DeRozan. And that one's good. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Unloads. And that one is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Leonard inside. DeRozan defending. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Floats it up for Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
check in for the East. Morant comes in for Mitchell. Jokic has gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. Outside DeRozan. And just miss after miss right now.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Morant with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
Leonard finds Williamson. Down low, here's Doncic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And the West All-Stars with possession. 4-point game. Jokic draws the double. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Morant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Morant.
Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And he makes the first.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
LeBron's checked in for Lillard. All 3 throws good from Doncic.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Morant passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
2 minutes.
Harden against LeBron. Shoots over Embiid. Harden can't hit.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Morant dishes to LeBron. Embiid trying to break loose. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from James. Harden outside. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. 14 feet away, and he buries that one, dribbling the rim on the way down. Doncic has got 17 now. Pass to Embiid. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And Embiid throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Harden scanning the floor. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Leonard. Passes to Harden. No good from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Doncic against Morant. Over Harden. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
This has really been fun, Ernie. Appreciate you very much. I love how these teams are going at it. Nice to see such a competitive game.
This game is important to these guys. They know the world is watching and they want to put on a show. Both of these teams are doing exactly this so far.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Williamson out there, Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Harden in at the point. Here is Harden. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Doncic passes to Williamson. Inside, Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Pass to Embiid. Back to LeBron. Puts it up. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Doncic against Morant. Williamson in the post. No good that time. Morant with some nice D. Back to Giannis. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's got ideal position inside. I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
To the middle, here's Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
The East All-Stars have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That's good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Doncic. He's got 21. Down low. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Doncic. Williamson's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Morant passes to James. DeRozan finds Embiid on the wing. James. And that one off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
2 points. That one goes.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Here's Morant. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
In the corner, Harden. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's Morant with the drop.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Floats it up for Williamson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot misses. Great D that time from Leonard. The feed now to Williamson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
Embiid. It's hauled in by Jokic. The West All-Stars with the ball. And finished off by Williamson.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown. Appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Timeout called East All-Stars. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Big group substitution here for the East. Davis is checked in for Embiid. Tatum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Mitchell, he's checked in for Morant. And Curry subbed in for LeBron. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Simmons comes in for Williamson. Booker, he's checked in for Doncic. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Leonard looking around. Second chance shot, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Shot clock at 6. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Important points there. Got them on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Leonard. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Tatum. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Curry's shot is good.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Irving passes to Booker. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Giannis. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Irving with it. 19 points in the game. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now here's Booker. He has 5. Going inside. Another shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Outside Irving. From deep. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Tatum passes to Giannis.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, if we didn't quite grasp Antetokounmpo's potential coming into the league, it didn't take long to see that he is really a generational talent. I mean, he's blown us all away with his athleticism and skill set. And I would add to that his work ethic, too. You can tell he's really worked on his body and his game.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Simmons finds Booker. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Outside Curry. Davis against Gobert. Davis, the pass to Curry. Rejected by Booker. Outside Simmons. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Simmons got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, where did that come from?
Oh,
that was beautiful.
what a punch.
Tatum against Middleton. The shot misses. Great D that time from Tatum. They double team Curry. To the middle. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum. Get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all. Taking names and making statements.
Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
Yep, that one goes in there. Gobert's got 6.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Booker left side. And the dunk by Booker.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Quite simply, Stephen Curry is the best jump shooter in the history of our great game. And I don't know if it's even a debate.
Outside Irving. Here's Middleton. Simmons trying to get open. Missed inside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. The lead is 2. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the West All-Stars have possession. Irving up top. Guarded by Curry. And it's Irving missing. Giannis up top. He's got 20. They double team Curry. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Booker against Mitchell. 9 feet out. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And to the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Bam Adebayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Damian Lillard in for Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Zion Williamson's checked in for Ben Simmons. Doncic comes in for Devin Booker, and it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Tatum driving to the basket. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
Middleton for 3. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got 5 now. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum finds Curry. Trying tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Embiid kicks to DeRozan. Morant against Doncic. Morant scanning the floor. No good.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden showing he wants to improve on this end of the court.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. West All-Stars lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
You've got Morant. Embiid is out there with LeBron James. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Lillard in at the point guard. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. Williamson trying to free himself up. Harden outside. Back to Williamson. Over LeBron. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And spectacular plays just seem to find this kid. Williamson with a great sense of time and space there.
And it's Middleton penetrating. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game. Harden outside. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Here's Lillard. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Harden. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And they get it, and finished off by DeRozan.
That is punched with conviction. DeRozan, after being in the league for 10 years, still big-time bounce.
For three, Middleton hits it from three-point range. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars. Morant gets to Embiid. Lillard the pass to Morant. Takes the 13-footer, the offensive rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
in for the West. Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. Harden outside. Outside Leonard. The three for Doncic. Jokic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Harden, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got his first basket of the night.
And they are starting to pull away here as their shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's a big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
A three from Leonard, and they'll get another chance.
The offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board. And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Outside Leonard. Doncic passes to Jokic. Down low and stolen by LeBron. Goes up and Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Offensive rebound. Here's Williamson, and James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. There's the pass to Embiid. James outside. And there's the drive. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Doncic left side. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Williamson. Williamson's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Morant kicks to DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Leonard the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Outside DeRozan. Harden against Lillard. 4 on the clock. Harden grabs the miss. The West All-Stars with the ball, leading by 12. Inside, here's Jokic, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lillard. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Booker's checked in.
Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
Antetokounmpo dishes to LeBron. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Stephen Curry's checked in for the East.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the West All-Stars. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the West All-Stars have possession. Booker outside. Outside Leonard. And the rejection by Giannis. He kicks it to Curry. He's looking for Giannis and finds it. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter. I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
That's to Harden. Jokic against Embiid. Jokic with the bucket.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Curry against Harden. And it's blocked by Williamson.
And the leaping ability of Williamson. We see it on offense with his dunking, but they're using it on D. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Pass to Leonard. Now, here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. Floats it up for Williamson.
And everything coming together for Zion offensively. He has been unreal tonight.
To the wing right side. And stolen by Booker. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. The quick look, no good that time.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Booker outside. Pass to Leonard. Here's Williamson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Curry. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Morant.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. Out to the right wing. Fades. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Embiid. Outside Leonard. Shoots over to Rosen. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Leonard against DeRozan. Kicks it out to Booker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 6th assist on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And that one's good, Morant.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Morant's gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Here's Harden. Jokic trying to free himself up.
Look at the handle. Gets through the knee and then powers it.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Antetokounmpo against Williamson. The pass to Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. And Jokic locks them both. 50 seconds left in the game. Morant against Harden. Morant gets to DeRozan. Morant passes to Embiid over Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
Taking 2 shots.
Two.
Gets the first, and that brings them to within 10. And the East with some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Tatum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Lillard subbed in for John Morant. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Horford comes in for Williamson. Chris Middleton's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Lillard against Irving. Banked in off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Lillard misses. And the West All-Stars have possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here's Irving. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.